Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Okay. We at the Niagara Cricket Center for the final of the Niagara Premier League. We're watching Niagara Tuskers versus Badshahs. We are at the Niagara Cricket Center for the finals of the Niagara Premier League. It's Niagara Tuskers versus Niagara Badshahs. Niagara Tuskers is batting currently on 17 without loss. It's Ishan Patel and Helen Patel at the crease. We're playing on the lights because games are started at 7 p.m. We're in the fall now, so we officially lost the daylight. Niagara Badshahs trying to trying to establish a total here. Tuskers is off to a good start after the we're in the second over. They already has 17 runs, and this one is pulled away. It's deep, and it goes to the boundary. One bounce for four. One bounce for four. is Mandeep Singh from the paintball end. Just a bit of a protest. Fans saying it was a six, not a four. It's hard to tell from this vantage point. Here comes Mandeep, and this one is slashed over point. He's dropped the catch, bust straight through his hand, and they go back for 2 runs. That one should have been gone. It went straight through his hand. It should have been a catch. And Niagara Tuskers is one of the most established teams in the Niagara region. Badshahs is trying to pull off what would be considered to be an upset here, as we're in the final of the Niagara Premier League. We've seen some aggressive stroke play from the Tuskers batsmen so far. If they keep it up, Badshahs will have a big total to chase. Here we go again. Tossed up, and this one is swept away nicely. There's a man there, but he cannot do anything about it. It goes for six. Nice log sweep, brings it for six. And early in this game, Tuskers is on the march. There's a lot of action in this game so far. This one played forward defensive, no runs. Tuskers is on a mission here. Here he comes. This one is short and it's nicely played down backward, square of the wicket. Picks up 2 runs. And both batsmen at the crease now striking at over 200. We got Ishan on one side, we have Helen on the other side. No relief for Badshahs here after the second over. Score is 33 without loss. This one is played in the air, should be outcast, and it's dropped again. Oh my! Oh my! Badshah cannot get a break here. He had it in his hand and it popped out. They cannot get a break here. Sarvis comes in, and this time he's bowling to Ishan. He's short and he's pulled away. There's a man settled underneath, and this time he takes the catch. This time he's out. They've been very lucky, but this time there was no mistake. And it looked like it's Raza Zim in the deep. Took a brilliant catch to claim the first wicket. And Ishan walks back. First wicket goes after a brisk start, caught in the deep by Raza Azim. It, it was a very brisk start from Tuskers here. 34 for 1. The new batsman of the crease is Deepak. It seems like Tuskers has weapon after weapon here. You look in the dugout and see Chirag padding up. And Shiraz in for the final. Sorry, Savis is in for the final ball of the over. Deepak's first. This one is pitched up and turned back with a square. It's, it's fine. It's not to get them 2 runs. Tuskers after a decent start here despite losing 1 wicket. This one is played forward defensive. And that's the end of the over. I think I missed the ball somewhere along the line. Either I missed the ball or there's a bit of a delay in the scoring. My scorecard is still showing Deepak at 0 runs, but I'm pretty sure he just picked up 2 runs there. And this one is driven to mid wicket region, picks up a single. Seemed to be a bit of a pro Tuskers crowd here. Mandeep. This one is in the very good Yorker length ball, no runs. And this one, he's bowled him, clean bowl. And Deepak goes. Clean bowl. This one was pitched up and took a big swing at it. And he goes from a flying start to all of a sudden they need to consolidate a bit here. As Chirag walks in. Yeah, maybe. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, don't worry. Yeah. So the new batsman is Sanjay, sorry. As both bowlers now have picked up 1 wicket. Mandeep is back to his run. He's adjusting his field now. Niagara Badshahs taking 2 wickets. This has gotten them back into the game after a very quick start from Tuskers. Here comes Mandeep. This one is short and he's missed the pull shot. It was a loose delivery. He should have gotten some runs there, but it's his first ball. No runs. Mandeep in delivers. And this one is driven past the bowler, picks up a single. As a commentary today, we're right in the crowd. So if you're hearing a lot of crowd noise, we're immersed in the crowd here today. It's a cold night, and the commentary booth is positioned so that you can get a little bit of heat from the clubhouse. We are in October, so it is a bonus to be able to play cricket at this time of the year. And the Sarves here delivers, and this one is hit nicely. There's a field in the deep, should cut it off. Oh, he missed it and it's gone for four. It seemed like Badshah's only hope today is to get wickets because the Tuskers players are hitting the ball well. They're not wasting a lot of times. They're hitting the ball well here. And here comes this one. It's driven past the bowler again, picks up a single. We're here for the Niagara Premier League T20 finals. And then Chavez delivers. And this one is pulled to mid wickets. It's a fielder giving chase. He does get to it. And they only got managed once a single. The batsman wasn't looking for the second run. It should have been on. Sarveshin delivers. This one, oh, it's a missed opportunity. I think he was dropped there, dropped by the keeper. It was a sharp chance, but it was dropped. Sarvesh then. This time, it's played to mid on, cut off, no runs. Sarvesh delivers. And this one is played straight back with Bass's head. No one is going to stop it. It goes away for four. Side screen, straight to the side screen. As I say, it seemed like the only way to slow down the scoring here is to take wickets because the players are hitting the ball well. It's 49 for two after 5 overs. Not a bad start here from Tuskers despite losing wickets because they managed to maintain their scoring rate. Let's see who the new bowler here is. Might be Mandeep to continue. Helen Patel hasn't faced much of the balls lately, but he was off to a fast start. Man, he had to be ball. Seemed to have been slightly down the leg side, and they were shouting for something. And the main umpire is Arshit as the scorer as Mandeep comes in again. And this time he's full on the leg and he's turned away nicely. They go through for two. Oh, he's sticking to one because the man on the deep rushed the ball quickly. As there's further adjustment to the field. The man at call corner is now coming around to more of a long off type position as Mandeep comes, bowls this. Oh, and this one is played nice and straight. Only a single. The fire in the throw. Tuskers is going along nicely here. As Mandeep rushes in. And this one is short again. Played to the point region. Nicely got it to the point. They pick up a single. The batsman does not seem to be running hard for the first one. So some of the second run that are being left on the board here. I'm pretty well sitting in the Tuskers dugout. So it's very loud. Badshahs have their work cut out for them because it's all Tuskers here. The fans seem to be all Tuskers. And the new bowler is new bowler appears to be Mulgis Mian. As he adjusts his field. As Mulgis goes in, and this one is played forward defensive. No runs. First ball from him came out pretty nice off his hand there. Mulgis is known to be a steady bowler. Can he keep curtailing the run scoring from Tuskers? Tuskers was off to a flying start, but seems to be slowing down now. As Mulgis ambles in. This one is pitched up and is slashed over point. Should go for four. There's no one deep. And it goes away for four. It was slashed away nicely. See, as soon as it's pitched up, it's going the distance for Helen Patel here. So we're in the Tuskers dugout, and there's a lot of people walking in front of my vision. So pardon the interruptions as people try to settle down here, hoping the traffic will respect the fact that they obstructed my view. I have to get used to me being from this vantage point. Normally we're up in the commentary booth, but tonight is fairly cold, so we have to be close to the shed to get some heat. Smokey's on top of his run as he comes in, and this one is just pushed to the cover region, no runs. The sound of the bat is very solid, like coming off the middle of the bat. Smokies comes in, and this one is played straight. Beautiful shot right between the fielders. One bounce for four. 4 runs. It was hit well. One bounce four. As I mentioned earlier, it seems like the only way to slow down the scoring is for Badshahs to get wicket because the Tuskers players are hitting the ball clean. Here comes Mugi to Sanjay. And this one is played faster ball. He just up to the level there. Beat the batsman for pace. Went through to the keeper, no runs. Surprising to see Mugi's generating so much pace from a very casual run up. And it's Sarvesh to continue. He's bowling to Helen, who has been there from the start. He's currently batting on 20 after 16 ball. He delivers, and this one is cut away between cover and point. He picks up 2 runs. Tuskers is moving along nicely here. This loss of wickets has not slowed them down. And this one is driven past the bowler. Should pick up another couple of runs. Service in, tossed up, and this one is hit hard. Nice log sweep. Beats the Villa, one bounce, 4 runs. Beautiful batting from the Tuskers batsmen here. They're taking their chances and they're getting the reward. 68 for two. They did have a dip in the rate, but they seem to be picking things back up here. Sarver's economy rate is 11.6. It's not the kind of rate you want. And here he comes again. This one is pushed through and it's nicely driven, but there's a man giving chase, cuts it off, keeps it to a single. The way they're cleanly hitting the balls, I think the only hope for Badshah is to get wickets, otherwise on the board. I'm not sure what the projected score is, but I'm predicting at least 180 here. This one played, tried to take a little cheeky single. The fielder was on it quick, no runs. We're in the 8 over, 69 for 2. Sarvis in, posted up his run up. This one is played in front of the field as Campbell for a single. He's appealing for a run out. The umpire is not interested. The 8 overs, they're 70 for two. It's not a bad score for them here. Projected score is showing 175, but the way they're hitting the ball, if you don't dismiss either of these batsmen, I think the score will be well past that. It's not the fact that they're just hitting the ball, they're hitting the ball cleanly. And as Mogi's back on his mark into Helen. And this time, oh, it's a nice cut shot, lofted cut shot to over cover, goes for four. These gentlemen are scoring either side of the fence. Inventive stroke. That one was a cut shot, but a lofted cut shot over cover for four. I'm not exaggerating when I say they're hitting the ball very clean. Helen is now on 28 after 21 balls. As Mogis comes in again. This time it's short and it's pulled back from his wicket, but there's a man deep. Keeps it to a single. And if you keep hearing "Let's go Tuskers," it's because I'm sitting very close to the Tuskers dugout, and they are very vocal. All the supporters seems to be supporting Tuskers. It's like Badshah has landed in Tuskers' den as they adjust their field. Here comes Mugis again. This time to Sanjay, and this one is flicked away nicely. Backward of square. Fielders give chase. Can they cut it off? No, they can't. It goes for four. Some beautiful batting taking place here. If you haven't tuned in, it's a treat to see. These batsmen are making the most of the balls they're facing. Sanjay's strike rate is at 160. Helen is at 131. But both have shown that they can take it above that. They lost 2 wickets quickly and they had a dip, but now they're increasing the pace. Here comes Mugis. This one is short and it's cut away. It's straight to the fielder, no runs. They making contact with the ball almost every single ball here. We're here at the Niagara Cricket Center and it's the final of the Niagara Premier League. Niagara Tuskers versus Niagara Badshah. Tuskers into bat. Here comes Mugis, delivers. And this one is played nicely towards point. Once again, no runs. We're on the lights here at the Niagara Cricket Center. We're very fortunate that it's October and we can still play. We're managed to play under lights. It is cold, but we're playing. Mugisan delivers, and this one is played forward defensive. Once again, no runs. So almost look like a premeditated forward defensive stroke here from Sanjay, and that's bring the end of the over. As the wicketkeeper and Mugi seem to having a bit of a conversation. Maybe trying to decide the bowling change, who's gonna bowl next. It looked like it's not sure if we have a new bowler or not. I'm waiting for the scorecard to update. It's number 110. Not sure who it is yet, but it is a new bowler. I'm just not sure who it is as yet. It's Hassan Raza. He'll be bowling to Helen. And here he comes, rushes in, pulls out of his run up. Hassan walks back to his runner from the commentary end here. And here he comes. It's a beamer and it's pulled away. It should be a no ball also. It's pulled away for four. It looked like it might be above the waist. I'm waiting on the umpire's call. Was it above the waist or not? It was a full pitch ball, but was it above the waist? No signal from the umpire, so I'm assuming it's a legal delivery. It seemed very close to being above the waist. And it is a no ball. The umpire signals a free hit now. And Helen is waiting here. Hassan in delivers. This one is short. Oh, he swings and a miss. Ball may have hit him. Looks like he's okay. Looks like he swung a little too early here. And Tuskers currently they're batting well. They're at 84 for 2 in 9.1 overs. Here comes Hassan. Delivers. And this one is played over his head. Picks up a single. Sanju waits on Hassan. Hassan delivers. And this one is pushed to covers straight to the fielder. No runs. You've seen Sanjay in the last few deliveries have taken up somewhat of a defensive posture. It's almost like he's decided to calm down a bit. Is he gonna maintain it or is he gonna start hitting the ball? Hassan in. And this time he pushes again to cover region, no runs. It's almost like he switched gears and instead of putting it in a gear to go faster, he put it in a gear to go slower. As Hassan in. And this time just turns it off his hip, picks up a single. Leg by single by the umpire. Helen is currently batting on 34. They call him Mr. Half Century. Here comes Hassan, delivers. And this one down the leg side, wide signal by umpire Sunish member. As the batsmen are signaling for new gloves. Guess the gloves are a little sweaty, looking for a replacement. Here comes Hassan. And this one is pulled away nicely, but straight to the fielder. It's as if there a square leg prevents any run. After a bad start, Hassan managed to get got out of the over. Not too bad at all. Gave up a full pitch no ball right off the start, but he came back well. So Tuskers is at 8.7 runs per over, but they're set to push the score. They have wickets in hand, and the batsmen are hitting the ball well. And I know the supporters are hoping to see this as they keep streaming into the stadium here. It is a crisp night, but the action on the field is pretty hot. Sanjay to face, Sarvis to continue, delivers, and this one is cut nicely, but there's a man in the deep who will keep it to one. Sarvish adjusts the field. Helen is on 34. This one is full, and he plays it away nicely, well stopped, but can't prevent the single as Mogi's there. He did good to stop that ball, but he couldn't prevent the single. This one is outside the off stump, swing and a miss. Attempted slog sweep, no connection. This one outside the off stump, play to the cover region, no runs. Sent back by his partner. And Sanjay have gone a bit in the shell here. Can he come out of it? This one outside the off stump again is pulled. Should give him a single. Decent over so far. Can he keep it? Can he come out of this over? Only a couple of singles here. And here he comes. This one he fires it through. Pushes to McGee's extra cover region. No runs. It's a good over from that completes his spell. Even though his economy rates is at 8.5, he did well the last couple of overs to pull things back. Was a blistering start from Tuskers. So here we are, 90 for two and 11 overs. And it's Hassan to continue. As he adjusts his field, we have a man on the fence in the point area. And here he comes. And this one is driven to mid off. Only a single. as Hassan comes in from the paintball end. This one is a slower ball, squirts away, point region, good, excellent field in there, put in the dive, kept it to 2-1. As Hassan rushes in. This one is short and is turned backwards of square, but there's a fielder there, no runs. Hassan in. This time it's attempted cut. They appealing for a catch, and umpire gives him. They were appealing for a cut behind, and umpire gives him. Seemed like a bit of a delayed reaction, but the umpire gives him out, and Sangio walks back. He attempted the cut shot, seemed to have gotten a bottom edge, and he goes. Third wicket down now, but that doesn't really matter much. They're at 92 in 11 overs. The batsman make his way back in. The new batsman is Chirag. So it's lefty versus lefty here as Chirag settles in. As Chirag awaits. Here comes Hassan. And this one is played forward, defensive back to the bowler, no runs. Chirag is one of those cool and collected customers. He's very composed at the crease as he surveys the field. Chirag in, delivers. Sorry, Hassan delivers to Chirag and he plays past the bowler for a single. And that was the end of the over. Hassan has done well here. He's picked up a wicket and he's keeping the runs down. Look like we have a new bowler coming on. Snaftedge. Think he has bowled one over so far. Gave up 16 run in that one over. Now he's back looking for different results here. as Chirag waits. And this one is there's a loud appeal. Umpire is not interested. Leg by signal. Batsman looked like he was well down the crease, well down the pitch there. But there was a loud appeal. Umpire says not out. As Helen continues currently on 36. He's been there from the start. He's faced 29 balls. Nabjet in. And it's a slog sweep, well played, and it's going to go for four. Well played, 4 runs. It's a beautiful slog sweep for four. As I mentioned before, it seemed like everyone here is a Tusker. I can't tell the players from the supporters because they're all wearing Tuskers colors. Here comes Navjet. This one is short. He attempted cut, but almost played on. Was a loose delivery. Should have gotten more runs from that, but he didn't hit it well. Navjet in. This one is short and it's reversed. Beautiful reversed. 4 runs. Beautiful shot. Reversing for four. No mistake there. Right up the middle of the bat. 4 runs. And Helen is now at 44. Snapchat comes in. This one is up and it's driven nicely. Finds the gap. Picks up a single. As Chirag waits. This one is hit through covers. Picks up another single. 7 overs to go here. How much more runs can they put on the board in 7 overs? It's Hassan to continue. This one. And Chirag goes deep. There's a man giving chase, but he's not going to get to it. He did get to it, but he dropped it. It was an excellent effort. Did not think he can get there. He did get there, but did not manage to hang on to the catch. Chirag played a lofted drive. Man did a lot of running to get there, but couldn't hang on to it. As they spread the field now with 7 overs to go. Tuskers with wicket in hand. How much runs can they get on the board? Badshahs are they've been under the gun from the start. Here comes Hassan. This one is driven nicely, powerful shot, and it goes the man in the deep. He stopped it and he got it in very quickly. He got it in very quickly from the deep. The ball was hit hard, and the fielder in the deep got it in very quickly, kept it to a single. We're seeing some good cricket down here, worthy of a finals. Badshaw is not making a lot of mistakes, but Tuskers, the batting has been that good. As Hassan Razan comes in, this time he's played to point. There's a fielder there, no runs. The left-handed Hassan seemed to be deceptive in his bowling here. He's varying his pace. Chirag is a veteran player. He's trying to get the scoring going. He's faced 6 balls so far. We know he's a versatile batsman. What can he do here? And here comes Hassan. This one is short and it played away nicely to mid wicket. The fielder give chase. Can he cut it off? No, he can't. It's 4 runs. It was beautifully played off his legs. Beautiful flick for 4. It's a beautiful shot for 4 here. As I say, they seem the only one of the Tuskers is to take wickets. They've taken 3, but that's not enough because they're playing freely here. Is Chirag Desai now at the crease as Hassan comes in. This time he's played to the point region, no single there. As his partner sends him back. It's a small conference in the wicket. 110 for 3 in 13 overs. Last ball of the over. And here comes Hassan Raza. This one is short, but it's dapped to the point region. A little fine, picks up a single, retains the strike. And that's the end of the over here. 111 for 3. 6 more overs to go. Helen batting on 46. Chirag new to the crease, he's on 8. Both batsmen capable of turning it up. What would be their finish like? How much would they get in the last 6 overs here? Navjet in this one. It's nicely touched. Nice touch to the point region. Picks up a single. Just a little light touch. Picks up a single. Brings Helen on strike. Helen is on 46, approaching there. He's been there from the start of the inning. If anybody's going to take up the scoring rate, it would be him. Navjet in delivers. This one is a beautiful slog sweep. And the fielder is there. Settles on the lead, but it goes for 6. The fielder was on the fence, trying to keep himself in. He angled his body, trying to take the catch sideways, but it went for 6. It was a beautiful slog sweep. Well hit. And that took Helen to his 50. And this one is short and is pulled away, but there's a man deep that should cut it off. He does, keeps it to a single. It's almost as if they decided to take the second run a little too late. If there's one aspect of their game that could improve is running between the wickets. They seem to run the first one very slow, then change their mind or decide if they want to take the second run or not. Most time it's too late by the time they decide. Some more decisive run on the first would be helpful. Here come Nabjet. And this one, he attempted slog sweep, couple of runs. It races towards the boundary. Raza gives chase, cuts it off at the fence. throws it in. Not before they can get 2 runs though. He didn't time it well. Got a bottom part of the bat, but he still managed to pick up 2 runs. And if it wasn't cut off, it would have gone for four still, despite the fact that he didn't middle it. Nacho delivers. This time, oh, what a beautiful shot. This time, one bounce four. Dissected the fielders there, right between the two deep fielders. 4 runs, one bounce four. And you can see the Tuskers has decided to go for it now. Chirag is taking his chances, and he's going for it. There's two fielders in the deep, but when you hit the ball like that, it's gonna go. As he settles in the crease again, and Nabjet in delivers. This one is short and has cut the cover region. It was a fielder deep, cuts it off, keeps it to a single. The bowler dragged it down there, but they still managed to keep it to a single. It's the Niagara Cricket's Premier Cricket League finals at the Niagara Cricket Center, and we've been in for a treat here. Tuskers has put on a good display with the bat, and Badshahs have played a disciplined inning with the ball, but they've been under pressure right from the start. As Tuskers has a packed batting lineup, and they've been flexing their muscle here. hmm As this Mogi's back on the bowling, and it's a very cold night down here. The action on the field is hot, but it is cold. I'm already asking for the heater. So, when getting the choice to get a heater, the answer is always yes. Yeah, yeah. As Mogisa Justice feel, as Raza moves into a traditional long off position, as Chirag's awaits 5 overs to go here. 5 overs to go. Here he comes. And playing a miss. Mogis is one of those cunning bowlers that can vary his pace. He can really push it in, or he can take pace off, deceive the batsman. Here he comes to Chirag. This one. Oh, what a shot. 4 runs. No one is going to stop that. Clean swing, 4 runs. The fielder in the deep had no chance. It went like a bullet. Some beautiful batting here. Chirag is up to 20 after 15 balls. Last 5 overs of the game, trying to get as much runs as they can. They have wickets in hand as Mogi's on the top of his run up again. Here comes Mogi's. Chirag waits. This time it's played off a hip towards the middle wicket region, picks up a single. We have Mr. Tan Qureshi working on the heat. Grateful to have some heat here. Not gonna complain about the heat coming. It's a nice little portable heater. Oh, and I can feel that heat already. It's perfect. It's perfect. Thank you. Thank you. It is cold tonight, folks. As Helen settles, he's batting on 20, on 53, and as Mogies to him. Mogies delivers. This one is pulled away nicely. What a shot. 4 runs. One bounce, 4 runs. What a shot. 4 runs. Beautifully played. Beautifully played. He picked up that faster short ball quickly and deposited it in the boundary. We're seeing some good cricket here, folks. Badshah has not done much wrong, but it's just that Tuskers are doing everything right. And here we go. Final couple of overs in the end as Mogis comes in. This time it's an outside edge, but it goes deep point region, picks up a single. He's just watching the commentary. We have spectators just curious what's happening in the commentary booth here. I am at field level with the Tuskers dugout. And here comes McGee's. This time it's hit hard, but Amanda settles on the knee. Can he get there? He drops it. Oh, he drops it. He did the work to get there, but he drops it and they go back for 2 runs. We're playing under lights, and it's possible that they're not picking up the white ball well, but there's been quite a few drop catches here tonight. It would have been a good catch. He did the work to get there, but in the end, he dropped it. So Tuskers is currently at 138 for three after 16 overs. They have wickets in hand, so they have the green light to go after the bowling, and they are going after the bowling. Even when the ball is dropped, it doesn't slow them down. They are going after it. The Tuskers crowd is definitely excited, uh, and they have gone back to the pace of Mandeep. He has one over left as he adjusts his field. As he adjusts his field a bit here. Helen batting on 58. He has 58 and 38 balls. Here comes Mandeep. And this one is played nicely over covers. One bounce, 4 runs. Lofted drive shot for four. Lofted drive shot for four. Beautifully played. We've seen some talented batsmen here today. The rest of the players in this region should take notes. It seems like Tuskers is full of talented players. What can Badshah do to stop them here? Actually, my scorecard hasn't seemed to advance, seemed a bit of a delay. Here comes Mandeep. And this one is driven past the field, and the fielder should be able to pick up 2 runs. They go back for the second. Throw comes in. Is it a chance? 2 run picked up. Sorry, folks. The scorecard seemed to be frozen. It's not advancing here. Yeah, the score is not being updated for some reason. The score is out on the field. He's noticed himself as Mandeep comes into Helen. This time plays outside edge, but the keeper couldn't get to it and it races away. It goes for four. The thick outside edge, but it's 4 runs all the way. As I say, the batsmen are taking their chances. This one goes off for four. As the players have noticed that the scorecard hasn't been advancing, but the score is on the field. The square leg umpire is doing the scoring. Here comes Mandeep again. This one is played nicely backward of square, but as a fielder deep, cuts it off, keeps it to a single. Helen has pretty quick hands. He's quickly onto the ball, keeps it to a single. Brings the lefty Chirag on strike. Sorry, I can't give you a score update because the scorecard hasn't updated itself in a while. As Mandeep into Chirag. Played backwards of square, picks up a single. Score indicating that there's one ball left in the over. We're reliant on the electronic scoreboard here, but it has been frozen as Mandeep adjusts his field. And here he comes to Helen. And this time it's cut nicely straight to the fielder. He bobbles it and they pick up a single. Possibly go back for two. They do. Good running now. Good running. That brings the end of the over. A little bit of frustration being seen from the Badshahs now. As we're looking to get the correct score on the scoreboard. As a murmur in the crowd is saying it's 151. Can't tell. Its scoreboard is frozen. Now it's updated saying 152 for three. Only 3 overs left here in this inning. 3 overs left in the inning. How much more runs can they get? Helen is batting on 71. Chirag on 24. They've been playing some beautiful cricket here. And we have a new bowler. I'm yet to see who it is. It's a terrible time for him to come onto the bowling. He's onto the bowling when you know they're just going to be going after it as he's on top of his mark, waiting to see his name. Chirag's wait, and here he comes. And this one is loud shout for LB. Umpire is not interested. There's no one backing up the wicket. There's a chance of a run out there, but there's no one backing up the wicket. It's 3 overs. Helen is on 71. Would it be possible for him to get to a century? Would be remarkable if he do. Can he score that much runs to get to a century? It is mathematically possible, but it's a big ask. Here comes Shazad. Delivers. This one is short and is pulled away. Fielder give chase. And they stop it. Do good job. Stopped it. Keeps it to two. They did a good job cutting off the boundary there. Saved 2 runs. Here comes Shazad. Delivers. And this one is cut away. And it's 4 runs. Helen is not wasting a lot of time here. He has a challenge of trying to get to that century. It is mathematically possible. He's at 77. There's wickets in hands. They have no reason to be cautious here. In the last 3 overs of the innings, he's been in there from the start and he's striking it well. How much more can he put on the board? Shazad comes again. This time he swings hard. What a beautiful shot. And it's gone. It's a lofted drive for six runs. Beautifully struck. 6 runs. The struggle is real. I think he is going to go for that century. He's on 83 right now. Would his partner give him the strike? Chirag is an experienced player. He would know to do just that. Uh, Shazed, as I said, he came into a very difficult time to bowl, and here he comes. And this time it's pulled away, and there's another 6 runs. 6 more. He's going for it, and he's doing so in a hurry. He's quickly on 89. Now, I said mathematically it's possible. Now it's a distinct possibility. He's quickly on 89. He hasn't wasted any time, and this poor bowler just got in, gave up 18 runs in 5 balls so far, but he came on at the worst possible time for a bowler. As Helen settles again, he's feasting right now, surveys the field, and Shazad in. And this one, he just pushes it back to the bowler, no runs. Looked like he was trying to pinch that single to retain the strike, but he couldn't get away from the bowler. 2 overs left. It's a conference with Gerard, and I know the conference is going to be rotate the strike. Let me get that century. Gerard is one of those experienced players that you know he would not have to be told. He would know what to do. It's a team sport, but personal milestone is always appreciated. Look like it's Hassan Raza back on the ball. Here he goes. And this one's pulled away. They will keep it to a single. He sends him back, keeps it to a single. Understandably, he does want the strike. He does want that century. He's on 89. He's also keeping his mind that his team needs to score as much runs as possible. There's only a few balls left in this match, in their innings. Here comes Hassan. Miss hit to the keeper, no runs. He might have hit that ball into his leg. Seemed to be in some discomfort. It's Hassan in. This is short. Hit over his head. They're looking for 2 runs. Oh, and it's misfield. Goes for 4. Oh, the fielder got there, but the misfield trickled away for 4. The fielder made his way around, but he misfielded, went for 4. Helen moves on to 93. The century is definitely on, and the crowd is going to erupt when that happens. Hassan Raza in, and this one is cut away. What a beautiful shot, 4 runs. Oh, fielder might have stopped it. Might have done well to stop it. Excellent fielding to stop it. Kept it to 2. It looked like it was destined for the boundary. Fielder did well to stop it with his feet. Helen up to 95. He's been in there from the start. He's trying to cap his inning with a century. Here comes Hassan. This one is pulled away. There's a fielder deep as Raza. One bounce to him, keeps it to a single. Final ball in the inning. No, sorry, final ball in this over. There's 1 over to go. Sorry, my mistake. Chirag has pretty well a free hit here. 1 ball. He's trying to keep the strike with Helen. All he has to do is take a swing at this ball here, and he does. He does it nicely too. One bounce for 4 runs. It was pretty well a free hit. Because with the final over and Helen needing 4 for a century, you would want to keep him on strike. And he does retain the strike now. This, yeah. No, no, it's good. And the final over of the inning, it looked like it's Mogis to bowl it. Score is 183 for 3 in 19 overs. And here comes Mogis. And this one is cut away nicely. Goes away for 4. And that should be his century. It is his century. What a beautiful century it was. It's his century. It is his century. No, 90, should be 100. It is 100. It is 100. Allen is exactly on 100. 5 balls left in the innings. And here comes Mogis. This time, oh, this is just brutal. Lofted over covers, 6 runs. This is just brutal. This is just brutal. Oh, he's seeing that ball as big as a big breadfruit now. It was a beautiful shot over covers. He has a very quick bat swing, just swung through the line, 6 runs. If you miss this inning, you missed a treat. He's played 54 balls. He's on 106. As I say, if you miss this inning, you missed a treat. Maybe you get a chance to see it again on YouTube. Here comes McGee's. And this time, oh, what a drive. You cannot blame the fielder for dropping that ball there. Just burst through his hand and it goes for 4. Even though it was, even though it hit the fielder in the infield in his hand, it was a possible catch. It was so hard, it still went for 4. It's been Tuskers on a rampage here. Helen is at 110 after 55 balls. As Mugis adjusts his field, he has three more balls left. Three more balls left. Three balls left. Three balls left. Here comes Mugis, delivers. And this one is pulled back with a square. There's a fielder there. Keeps it to a single. One nine need for three. Hmm. As Mugis surveys. Yes. Two more balls to bowl. And Chirag also looks in around both the bowler and the batsman surveying the field. Two balls to bowl. The score is 198 for three. Psychologically, they want to get it over to the 200 range. And Mugi's then, oh, and the man settles underneath it, and this time he takes the catch. This is the same fielder that lost, that dropped the catch before. Let's see. But he finally took the catch, settled underneath it, and took the catch. And Tuskers trying to get the score to 200 as Chirag walks back. Nickel going into bat. Yeah, Helen is right through the inning. Last ball of the inning. Nickel, the new player to face. Can he get them 2 runs to get them to that psychological score of 200? Here comes McGee's. And this one is a thick edge. But they will get a 200 because it races towards the fence. And they do get 2 runs. Actually, they picked up 3 runs. And they're attempting to go again. They're trying to maximize the score. Play run out on the last ball, but they picked up 3 runs. It was a beautiful inning. Well played inning from Tuskers here. It was a well played inning from Tuskers. They made use of all the balls they faced and the fan appreciated it. 201 for 5 after 20 overs. Helen is the man of the moment. Picks up that century.